Excellent, Your Honor. You have done well. We shall use this information to free my Lord Serpentor tonight.
There's a party in my office. I got a fire that won't burn out. I'm sorted into a customary situation that I don't want out of. There's a party in my office. I hope you'd rather not come. If you make it to my office, the show's certainly just begun. There's a party in my office. I know it without a doubt. You can stay here for as long as you want, but you probably won't ever make it out.
Under a scarlet sky, I told you but they were the words of a drunken vagabond who knew very well he would break your heart before. Oh, forgive me, Genevieve. Now I've come back to see you, sweet lady Genevieve. This time I'll give you some security, and I will make promises I can keep. So will you come back to me, sweet lady Genevieve? Let me rock you, hold you, take you in my arms. Forgive me, please smile on yourselves. Put your trust in me. Oh, if you come back to me, sweet lady Genevieve, I'm not the tempestuous fool that you used to be. I know that I used to, and I fooled you so. That was so long. Sweet lady Genevieve, oh, love me, take me in your arms, let me rock you, hold you, smile away all your sadness, put your trust in me. Once under a starry sky, I led you on and told you lies. Drank too much whiskey on that hot summer night. I acted so slyly, but you were acting so shy. Oh, forgive me, Genevieve, if you come back to me, sweet lady Genevieve. You are the child who smiled stars in the sky, and I'm the road that I used to be. So will you come back to me, sweet lady Genevieve? I acted so sly. When faced with the question, what am I going to listen to today? Most music listeners often consult a rather limited chance array of their latest expectations from a knowledge base that they have developed over several years. How can that be such a limiting factor to our choice of music today? There are so many channels of music that most of us haven't heard of and are willing to explore. Perhaps it's because we want more out of our favorite music. Perhaps we think that our time-honored selections can provide that over and over again. But no, it is actually the user's responsibility to provide a valid context for what they want to listen to.
I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I make 'em all day. I get one done in a second if you wait. I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I make 'em all day. I get one done in a second if you wait. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every time I get to a stop, I'm clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every stop I get to, I'm clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. 'Cause all I wanna do is end up, take your money. All I wanna do is end up, take your money. All I wanna do is end up, take your money. All I wanna do is end up, take your money. Pirates, skulls and bones, sticks and stones, and running when we hit 'em. Lethal poison for us.
Okay, I was 14, she was 12. Father traveled, hers as well. Europa, down the beaches, hand in hand. 12th of never, on the sand. Then war took her away. We swore a vow that day we'll be the pirate twins again. Europa, all my country. Europa, I'll stand beside you in the rain. Europa, top republic. Europa, 9 years after, who'd I see on the cover of a magazine? Europa, buy her singles and see all her films. Paste her pictures on my windowsill, but that's not quite the same. It isn't, is it? Europa, my old friend, we'll be the pirate twins again. Europa, all my country, all my country. Europa, I'll walk beside you in the rain. Europa, top republic. on the hoverboard. She was back in London, pushed past the paperman calling her name. She smiled for the cameras as the bodyguard grabbed me. Her eyes were gone forever as they drove her away. We'll be the pirate twins again. Europa, all my country. Europa, I'll walk beside you in the rain. Europa, tall republic. Europa, we'll be the pirate twins again. Europa, all my country. Look at my country now. I'll stand beside you in the rain. Europa, tall republic. Europa, down in some bar along the strand. Europa, all my country. Europa, I'll walk beside you in the rain. Europa, tall republic. Europa. Whoa, riding down the highway. Whoa, whoa, riding down the highway. Welcome to another episode of Party Logic. If and ever you do wish to crash a party, don't take any captives with you on the road when you leave the party you crashed, as captives want to be returned to a place that you are almost surely not welcome at anymore. Oh yes, and don't take any booze with you on the road when you leave said party you crashed, as police officers will come after you looking for booze and any captives. Oh yes, and don't take any captives with you when you leave a party you crashed. It is just not good form. Thank you. Oh, the night is my world. City light, painted girl. In the day, nothing matters. It's the night, time that matters. In the night, no control. Through the wall, something's breaking. Wearing white as you're walking down the street of my soul. You take myself, you take my self-control. You got living only for the night. Before the morning comes, the story's told. You take myself, you take my self-control. Another night, another day goes by. I never stop myself to wonder why. You help me to forget to play my role. You take myself, you take my self-control. I live among the creatures of the night. I haven't got the will to try and fight against a new tomorrow, so I guess I'll just believe it that tomorrow never comes. A safe night. You take myself, you take my self-control. I'm living in the forest of a dream. You take myself, you take my self-control. I know the night is not as it would seem. You take myself, you take my self-control. I must believe in something, so I make myself believe it, that this night will never go. Oh, 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 the night is my world, city light, painted girl. In the day, nothing matters. It's the night time that matters. I live amongst the safe night, you take myself, you take my self-control. I'm living in the forest of my dream. You take myself, you take my self-control. I know the night is not as it would seem. You take myself, you take my self-control. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it, that this night will never go. Oh, 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 oh. You take myself, you take my self-control. 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 You take myself, you take my self-control.
The reasonable parrots, the wise shepherds, space goose.
From my heart and from my hand, why don't people understand my intention? Weird science, plastic cells and cotton candy, from my head, we're making weird science. Ooh, things I've never seen before. Weird science. Weird science. Not what teachers said to do. Making dreams come true. Living tissue. Weird science. Plastic tubes and pots and pans. Bits and pieces and bits and pieces. Creation, my creation. Is it real? It's my creation. I do not know. It's my creation. Weird science. Weird science. Laws and change. I do not want to see diagrams and charts made in I do not know. Weird science.
The reasonable parrots, the wise shepherds, space goose.
It's pretty cute.
Commander, I cannot believe this. He has trouble living up to even a basic insufficiency. I will lower him into the abyss of abysmal failure so that he may conquer his demons and come out deservingly strong. As an added bonus, I will encase him in krypton, which will make him impervious to damage.
First wind is nothing but a slow burning dream.
Excellent, Your Honor. You have done well. We shall use this information to free my Lord Serpentor.